In this video, I'm going to be making classic beef pot pie, and I'm going to serve it with a green salad. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to be notified when there's new videos. Comments welcome. Thank you. Here's a quick list of ingredients, or you can check out the description below. I'm going to start off by prepping the beef, slicing it up into bite-sized chunks. And what I have here is some leftover carne asada, which is cut out of a top round. Curiously, whenever I look at carne asada recipes, they always call for flank steak, never top round. But all I've seen in the store is top round. But at any rate, this will be great for the beef pot pie. You could also use like London Broil, sirloin steak, or beef chuck, anything. And I'm going to cook it in the Instant Pot. I'm going to pressure cook it to tenderize it, of course, and cook it quickly. I'm going to start off cooking it to sautéing it using the Instant Pot saute function, so I can get a little browning on it. And while that's cooking there, I'm going to dice up an onion. And I only need 1/3 of a cup of it, so the rest of it's going to go in the refrigerator or for something else. Alright, the beef is coming along there, so we'll add in our onions, and we'll just cook those up a little bit until they're like translucent. Add in our salt and pepper, some garlic, about a clove, and then 1 3/4 cups of beef broth. And that's what we're going to use for the liquid when we pressure cook. And one thing I want to do is I want to get all the fond off the bottom. Anything that's stuck down there, I want to make sure that's nice and clean. Because otherwise with the Instant Pot you can get the burn notice. Because the pan will get too hot on the bottom. So get all that off. Alright. We're ready to cook this. Get her sealed up. Make sure that's set to seal. And I'm just going to do the manual high pressure for 12 minutes. Right now I'm going to preheat the oven to 425 degrees as we're going to bake this in the oven. And I'm making it in a pie pan using pie crust. And this is the store-bought refrigerated pie crust. You can also use the frozen ones. Either way is fine. In fact, these were frozen after they come home, so I'll spread one out on the bottom. Get that ready. When we have our filling done, we're ready to go. Alright, get it all pressed in there. And then I want to poke some holes with a fork so it doesn't bubble up while it's baking. Alright, 12 minutes is up, so we're going to do a quick release. Let all this pressure out there. Alright. There's our nicely cooked meat and onions. Base for our gravy. Just try out a piece, make sure it's tender. And it is, so good to go. If it wasn't, you could cook it for a little more. Now I've got 1/3 of a cup of butter and then 1/3 of a cup of flour. I'm going to make a roux. Kind of a cold roux, not cooking it. Mix that up good. And then we'll dump that in right into the hot broth and meat. And since it's cold, it won't form any lumps. As long as you're putting a cold roux into a hot broth. Alright, we'll just mix that up real well. Then we're going to come in with a cup of milk, a cup of whole milk. You could use cream if you want, even creamier. I think this worked good. Alright. Now I'm just going to bring it up to a light boil, let it thicken up a little more. Meanwhile, I'll check to the seasoning. Just need a little salt, a little pepper. It's good to go. Alright. We'll come in with our 2 cups of mixed vegetables, which were frozen, and then I thawed them. Alright, so now it's up to a bubbling here. It's thickening up nicely. So we're basically ready to go. Alright, dump it into the pie plate with the crust in the bottom already. Now I'll just roll out the other one, the other crust on the top. Now I had 2 of these crusts in, and of course one of them was older and had been in the freezer for a while and had some ice crystals on it, and I thought I got that on the bottom because I thought it would be more of a problem, but I got it on the top, and then, so it was a little problem. It's kind of soggy and it kind of tore there, but so it's going to be kind of ugly. And I'm definitely not great at making pies. It's definitely not very round pie. It'll still taste good though. Alright, I'm going to bake that for 15 minutes. Meanwhile, go ahead and make our salads. Get that going. I think salad like this is great for dishes like beef pot pie, which is kind of rich. It provides a nice, fresh kind of offset to that. So you're not getting too heavy of a meal. This is hearts of romaine. We like romaine lettuce. Now obviously you just make whatever kind of salad you like. Or you could just serve it with a vegetable. Roma tomatoes. English cucumber. Red bell pepper. And we got some shredded cheese. Some black olives. Slice those up. Alright, and at the end there I threw in some bacon bits. So the 15 minutes is up. Try not to smash it into the oven. We just want to cover the edges with foil so that they won't darken anymore, because otherwise the edges can overcook. And then we're going to go back in. We're going to bake it for an additional 25 minutes. Okay, 25 minutes later. Let's check it out. It looks really good. Yeah, 208, 209. It's good and done. It's bubbling there. See the steam coming off? Said not the best looking pie, not the roundest for sure, but it's gonna be tasty. And there we are, a little mini buffet, our beef pot pie, and then our salads and our plates and everything. I'll serve me up a piece. Not too bad coming out of there. Oh yeah, beef pot pie goodness. People might make fun of me for how my pie looks, but after they taste it, they'll last for seconds for sure. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to be notified when new videos are posted.